That's right, guys. We're going through just a new game, real short. Don't worry. As you see by the title, there's no need to hide it. We're playing the Earth Defend, or if you're looking at the actual box, it says Earth Defense. This came out in 1995 and was published by Realtek and was actually developed by AV Artisan, which was a Taiwanese company that pretty much made pretty bad games. They only made 4. Funny World and Balloon Boy, and Wacky Critter, and this one. But this was one of the rare Genesis games that actually had 2 players at the same time. And there's really no point in going to hard mode, and just we're going to give ourselves maximum everything, because even though this game is easy, we might as well just do it. And this is a game, there's only 5 stages, luckily, and we're going to start off in South America. This game is pretty much minimalistic in every sense. There's 2 weapons, well, there's 3 weapons. There is a wave shot, a 3-way shot, and some bits and some option bits that you can get. So pretty much it takes all the standard stuff from every shooter at the time, and pretty much even in the future. As you see these large ships here, they have our weapons and options. The thing I just picked up before is a shield, and in this game there's no bomb, you just have a shield that makes you invincible for some time. And in this game we're just going to abuse the hell out of it when it comes to bosses, due to the fact that this game's weapon balances is pure shit. Weapons, they can be upgraded up to 4 levels, and it just pretty much makes them bigger. Also, the enemy variety is pretty much the same, it's just different coats of paint. And of course, like right now, as you can see, there's big instances where there's nothing happening. Oh, and of course, you'll be seeing these enemies a lot. I like to call them the shooting can dancers, because that's what they do. They come in, they shoot, they leave, and you pretty much can't really get much damage off of them, because they only shoot and they automatically leave, and you don't want to be in the way of the fire. As you can see, there is a way for another player to just jump in, but it kind of slows the game down, but more than usual. And here's another section that you'll see in every stage. I call it the asteroid belt, because it's pretty much a whole bunch of shit coming at you and blocks in various different speeds, like an asteroid belt. But unlike one, you can't actually just go over it. So we're going to dodge this one, him in the face. Luckily there's only 5 levels, but unfortunately there's also another problem with shooting, is that you can only have X number of bullets on the screen, and they have to refresh, so the closer you are to the top of the screen, the faster your rate of fire actually is. And of course, also as I said about weapon balance, is that enemies, when you have your basic shot, take like 2 or 3 shots to take out, and then I just die. And of course you got your 1-ups. Of course, little enemies like that, it's not so bad here because, well, most enemies are still just kind of crappy. Okay, let's abuse the hell out of our invisibility mode, well, our visibility time. It's not so bad right now, but when you get to the bosses, you're gonna curse the day that you lived when this happens, because you always want to have at least either the wave shot or the Vulcan, the 3-way Vulcan. And of course you want it upgrade as much as you can. I'll pretty much show off what happens when you don't have it upgraded, because that's pretty much going to happen a lot in this game, because we're going to be abusing the hell out of our invincibility shield. As you can see, I gave myself maximum credits, and now pretty much this is a game you pretty much play when you had nothing else to do. You already beat Sonic 2 and every other game in your library, and you just happen to find this one in a pawn shop. The thing about AV Artisan is that, unlike most other Taiwanese companies, they really didn't like just steal graphics from other people's games and just put it into their own little mockbuster, their mock games such as Lion King 2. Ah, crap! I picked up the Vulcan. And no, this slowdown actually does happen in the game. Once you get like so many sprites, it gets this bad. Why was this game never on the Master System? I don't know. It seemed like it would have been a perfect fit there. Maybe they just couldn't program it well. You'll see at the credits why that is. And now we get some more weightings. It's nothing else to do, and apparently Brazil is nothing but palm trees and football fields. And luckily, And this is how you abuse the shield. Since we actually have an upgraded weapon, this battle is not going to take very long. And of course when it runs out, pop another one, and battle's done. Now, occasionally in the game, you'll actually get locked in that screen and you'll never be able to go anywhere. So our next level is going to be in, well, in the manual they say it's Washington. Of course it never says Washington DC or Washington State, but of course it's in the US, well, in North America. And of course, you know, it looks exactly like this. And as you notice how the formations are pretty much exactly the same as the first level. And of course, it's always good to get some 1-ups. Never can get too many of those. And the slowdown actually does happen in the actual game. So it's not just me not being able to record and having too much stuff going on at the same time. But they do introduce a new enemy, as you can saw, the nice little flying snake. Of course, that isn't too much of a problem anyway. Alright, now we've gotten an upgrade. The thing about the Vulcans, it does get more bullets. And I think this is the most number you can have right now. And, oh, another asteroid field. See, apparently we live in log cabins? Or log huts? I don't know. Is this supposed to be the Grand Canyon? Because that's the only place I know in North America where there's a big chasm and a river in it. Oh man, they're just dropping the 1-ups like Mega Man 8. And of course more... Okay, I think we are. Wait, where's this? And here's our bit options. As you can see, they go accompany with our weapons, and we can actually control them where they go with the C button. As you see now, I'm switching to fire behind me because that's kind of where I need all the firepower. And of course, if you die, you lose all this. So, yeah. While it's still... And since I have no more shields left, I have to be really careful. And there goes everything. Yes, enemies still die in one hit, but now the boss is going to be a pain in the ass. Okay, there's nowhere in North America where it has that many rivers, like going through it like that. Now, if you had a second player, this would make it even worse, because the slowdown would happen a lot more often. And since pretty much everything in this game is new and original, even the music, I love that. Yep, can-cans. Now they're Americanized, so they look like the horned bunnies from Dragon Quest. Let's get our upgrade real quick. Good. Apparently, you can mess up their line if you start killing enough of them in a row. Of course, it doesn't matter because there's still. Yeah, there's no point of ever killing those guys. You don't get any bonus. You don't get like a bonus continue if you get a certain score or anything. Ooh, the bits. That's nice. Okay, yeah, they got. I'll turn them into suicide mode. This pretty much just means they shoot all around you. It's not really effective. It's okay for this, but I probably should have switched them to shoot forward. As you can see, how they once you start hitting somehow rapid, it actually increases its speed. Well, it seems like it's going in rapid fire mode. Yeah, that's not me. That's me holding the button down. That's another good thing. You don't have all you have to do is hold the button down. I guess there's some good things about the game. No, there's plenty of other shooters on the Genesis that are so much better than this. But there is still a game that's worse than this one, so it's not all bad, right? And we are nowhere near any... yeah, even with our upgraded one like this, we're still... Yeah, that's the boss. Well, on to the next one.